can't think of any other time in life where you go from absolute elation to complete despair to unfathomable
All right.
exuberance in
Let me
another
do
10
this.
seconds. And it was just our guys getting back up again like they've done all season.
I thought the weekend in St. Louis encapsulated what the Kentucky season was. The highs were exceptionally high, and the lows were really low.
20 turnovers, most turnovers ever by Kentucky in an NCAA tournament game. Just too much to overcome.
Every team's going to have ups and downs, but the roller coaster took some wilder swings in this particular season than maybe some others.
And Iowa State is dancing to the Sweet 16. And meanwhile, the emotions of this tournament, one night, the joyous celebration for Kentucky, and now the finality that comes with
The USA versus the world is coming up next after this. So that's what it's going on. So I'm gonna be zooming on that, and I'll show you in just a minute. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that.
My life, like for the better, forever. Like I'll never forget my time here.
And yeah, I'll move that thing out of the way.
when I think about
I'll move this
what this season could have been,
thing.
and then when I realize, this team won, 21, 22 ball games? Now, what team in the country, if you take their top guys out, who's going to win 20 games with the schedule we had to play? I look at that as a very successful season.
A lot of people just ruled this out. When it started off real ugly, a lot of people said, "Oh, this is going to be, the worst Kentucky seasons ever." So, we heard all that stuff, but a lot of guys could have just.
All right, I'll show to you that.
Don't get enough. We was fighting every single day.
This is what's going on. So that's what it's coming up next. After this, USA versus the world starts in 2 minutes. So you better hurry up and just do it. It's on the normal CBS Sports. It's not on the CBS Sports Network. All that's on the normal CBS. So.
Georgie and Mandy, new season, still married. CBS Thursday.
The death and resurrection of Jesus may be the most powerful story in history.
But did it happen exactly as the scriptures say? Chris Cuomo takes you on a journey at the crossroads of history and faith. The Mystery of Easter, tonight at 8, only on News Nation. This message is sponsored by our tradition of caring in Keloland. South Dakotans age 50 and older, take your mark at the South Dakota Senior Games. No matter your skill or fitness level, we need you. The South Dakota Senior Games are a great way to connect and compete, all while promoting physical and social wellness. Learn more about the state games and get registered at southdakota.seniorgames.org. The South Dakota Senior Games, encouraging better health and fitness for South Dakotans age 50 and older.
We've been running this town for 38 years.
And yeah, I'll keep plugging in so you won't have to worry about very low stuff.
It's a celebration of what we do for cancer patients and survivors when we come together.
Here we go. I plugged her in, so everything's good on that. Yeah, I was not even thinking that USA versus the world is gonna be coming up because it didn't even say on there when it's gonna be coming. But I thought it's gonna be the same thing on CBS Sports Network, but no, it's not. It's on the normal CBS Sports stuff. I knew I was having a hard time to even find it. Well, because I just don't even have that thing on the CBS Sports Network because I can't even watch it. PBA bowling on the CBS Sports Network. But the only one that I watch on CBS Sports is just that on this. When this one it is on now. the normal CBS Sports. So
This was always America's game. A sport that rose to prominence on American stars and airwaves. And grew into a touchstone of our culture. And the world took notice, raising their games as stars emerged across Europe, the Americas, Japan, South Korea, and Australia. In 2019, a new world order hit the lanes as the United States met shocking defeat to a world team featuring players from Australia, England, Colombia, and Sweden. The world has won the competition. 4 years later, the world again dominated the Americans with a statement win in Wisconsin. 12-2 is the final count. Look at that passing joke. Today, four-time Player of the Year, Tackett leads the USA team hungry for redemption against a world team, captained by Australian legend Jason Belmonte, and including players from across Europe and North America. Gotta both, gotta win. Can the United States reclaim former glory in a sport that's gone global? It's USA versus the world, live on CBS.
yeah, this is the first time I'm watching on CBS Sports on PBA Bowling.
The capital city of Columbus, Ohio is home to the Buckeyes, the Blue Jackets, and today, PBA Tour history. It is time for the sixth version of USA versus the World bowling event. A packed house is on hand here at the Columbus Square Bowling Palace. We see 8 of the world's best players, 4 from the United States, 4 from other countries to see which side is superior. Here on the roster, a showcase of the world's best, the captains Tackett and Jason Belmonte, Anderson, Fiore, Simonsen, Svensson, and Fach have all won a major championship in their careers. All together, welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and bowling broadcasting history. Great to have with us. This is the first time the PBA has been on CBS since the 1990s. Almost 30 years. We're back, and we can't wait.
Are you kidding?
Alongside Kyle Sherman, PBA star, joined by
Wow.
Tim Patrick throughout the broadcast as well.
Something in
This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be intense. You
90s?
competed in this event before. You lost in 2019. USA wants revenge today,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, USA has a lot to prove today. You know, typically
That's
seen
a
as the
long time ago.
overwhelming favorites, but the world, they've won the last 2 times. They've matched up. They have more titles, more majors. So the USA has
I
to
thought
prove
it's
they
never
still
been
have the
on
best bowlers in the world.
And
normal
look at the star power
CBS
here, partner.
Sports.
110 total titles.
Really?
35 majors combined. This is going to be awesome to watch these guys on display.
Yeah, Rhino, like you said, all 8 players are major winners, so you know they can compete and perform at the highest stage. It's just who can compete and win in this team environment.
The last 2 events have gone to the World Squad in 2019. Country Bowl lanes outside Detroit. The World won 2 on Baker Bowling. A sudden
And
victory performance for Jason Belmonte and the World team in
after this.
2023. A dominant World Squad performance, sweeping the 4 singles matches, using only 2 total. The alternate shot doubles. It was a 12-2 blowout for Jesper Svensson and the World team, crushing Team USA outside Milwaukee. Now let's meet the players with PA announcer Mike Jakubowski.
They crushed it.
This is USA versus the world. Who will raise the Hall of Fame cup? Representing the world, England's Tom Barrett. Canada's Graham Fach. Sweden's Jesper Svensson. The world team is captained by Australia's Jason Belmonte. And now representing the USA, Andrew Anderson. Ethan Fiore. Anthony Simonsen. The USA is captained by E.J. Tackett.
This place is jumping. Here's today's format. We start with singles match between the two captains. What a way to kick it off. Belmonte and Tackett. Match two will be doubles. The duels of Svensson, Fach, Simonsen, Fiore. Matches 3 and 4. It'll be 4 and 4. Baker, Bowling, 1 point for each win. There are 2 points on the line. For total pinfall, every shot matters here today. The first team to 4 points wins the event. Now let's hear from the captains with Taryn Hatcher.
All right, EJ. So you've been here the last 2 times. Didn't break Team USA's way. How badly do you want some redemption for the red, white, and blue today?
I think this entire team that we've assembled is ready to go out there, throw a bunch of strikes, and bring that cup back home.
All right, Belmo. No pressure, but weight of the world on the shoulders of a team, or on the shoulders, excuse me, of the team that you chose and you're captain here today. You've won the last 2. How badly do you want to show what the rest of the world can do again?
Yeah, you just reminded me that EJ only has like 300 million people to worry about. I've got 7.4 billion. Now, look, I'm really excited to get out there. Obviously, EJ with the American team is incredibly strong, and they're on their home lane, so you can tell by the crowd where we are. But I will say this, that us internationals, we deal with this every single week. We are away from our homes. We are bowling in America. We're very used to it. And I know the lads are very excited to get out there, and so am I.
Belmo, by the way, was lobbying to try and find an international reporter to even out the stakes as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that for you. I'm sorry, but we are actually going to head out, take a look at the a watch party from your home bowling center. Guys, I'll send it back to you for that.
Taryn, thanks. We're happy to have you on board, of course. 2 hours of beer, Belmonte, Indiana. Easy bowl. It's owned by EJ and Natalie Tackett. Folks in Belmonte are pumped up for today's competition. Tail and tape here. Kyle, look at this matchup. Tackett, Belmo. It's a dream matchup to begin our show today here on CBS.
Yeah, it's always a treat to see these two go head to head. And I think it's very important today for the winner of this to set the tone for the team.
It doesn't get to
Between
bother
them, 11 Player
either.
of the Year awards, 22 majors. Tackett and Belmo expecting a classic like their 2023 World Championship final won by EJ in dramatic
I
fashion.
don't know how old he is.
Outside Milwaukee, we are underway with Tackett's ring.
That's what we wanted to see. Yeah. I've seen Belmo bowling on TV in
32 titles.
a while.
Most majors ever, PBA Tour history.
And he's only 42.
This guy is one of the all-time greats.
Wow.
Belmo's first ball. Looks good.
Okay.
Go right on tape.
Silent. Dead silent.
Yeah, you can tell we're competing in the USA today.
But as Belmo and all the foreign team bowlers told us pre-match here, Kyle, they're kind of pumped up by that. A little motivation. But Tom said, look, we know we're not going to get a lot of people cheering for us. We never have in this event.
Yeah, I think they're accustomed to this environment. They know how to compete. They know the crowd's not with them. But that hasn't stopped them in the past.
Second delivery of the day for Belmo. This is the target. Pays the price for 6 split.
What?
See the side profile here at Belmo. Unfortunate break here. Getting the ball out to the friction, going to the face, leaving the 4-6. Just going to go for a count here.
6-minute stands, open frame early. First of our match, just underway here from Columbus.
And
If
all
anyone, Kyle, can take advantage of an open frame, it's this guy.
live chat is
Let's take a look at EJ's arsenal. He's throwing the Venom Hysteria. This is
payable,
symmetrical pearl.
so
There's a lot of friction on the lane, so he's throwing a little bit of a weaker ball, getting the ball down. But this ball has a lot of back end.
so trying to say that.
Go by 22 early, yes.
Oh yeah, that was gonna go.
The start you want for the 3-time reigning Player of the Year.
Take another look at EJ's early double in the match. That's how you take advantage of an opening, and no one does it better than that man right now on the PBA Tour.
Talking AJ,
Kyle about the motivation for this today. He said, I'm fired
So
up.
I am cool.
American win here.
Trying to hear
You can't lose
just
a third
a
straight.
little bit.
No, and especially after the butt whooping they took last time. You better believe they haven't forgot about that.
PJ
Feels good.
looking really good. To begin things here in Columbus.
But
If any of the
things will
pros or
change a
teams
bit.
on today's show, Ball Perfect Game,
The
everyone in
world
America can
being
receive a free
USA
game of bowling courtesy of Go Bowling.
Twice.
Register as a
For the
GoBowling.com.
last
Sign
two
up for the
times.
Go Bowling Free America
But maybe
promotion.
we'll see.
Already a huge hole here. That's better.
Alright.
Rushes the 1-3 pocket, all 10 back.
Is that just spot on the
Great redemption shot there for Belmo. Playing deep inside part of the lane around fourth arrow, getting the ball to about
Okay, I see.
5-6 down lane. And that's how you respond after an open frame. But EJ, perfect through 3 frames here. And this is a very scoreable pattern. So Belmo knows that he's got to start stringing strikes, figure out this left lane early. He's using a Viking, strongest ball in his arsenal. Still pretty clean, a lot of back end as well. Needs a double.
Good.
Does just that.
Yep. I can tell. Good shot.
They're going to have an early frame, early open frame. That's helpful.
I
Right
do
here, plenty of
remember
time to
it
make a
was
comeback.
a little left though.
We know Belmo has done that so many
Last
times
one.
on TV. Win probability way up for EJ, but it's early. It's early.
EJ does.
Tackett. Yes.
Okay.
What a start for EJ. We talked about Kyle earlier. Look at a change in the guard. Passing the torch between number 1 to number 1. World Championship final, Wauwatosa. Just outside Milwaukee, EJ needed 2 strikes to win in the 10th frame. Got both knocked off Belmo. 254, 247. 4th major title, 5th win of the 2023 season. Part of his three-peat of Player of the Year awards in 23, 24, and 25. What a moment for EJ outside Milwaukee. Rematch here today.
Oh. Okay.
He has got a look.
Yeah, I say EJ's
Sorry,
pretty
so
comfortable in the
good
lane
to
right
go.
now. And again, this is huge. His first match is all about momentum. These players need to set the tone for their team for the rest of the way. The winner of this match is going to get 1 point,
After this
but it's about,
commercial
again,
break.
getting their other players the momentum they need to carry on throughout the whole match. Belmo looking to respond here. 5th frame.
Front 5 for Tackett. Belmo in the 5th, it comes to 32. Okay.
Alright.
Kyle, you mentioned a moment ago the Randy Peterson oil pattern here today, 43 feet.
Yes, the 43-foot Randy Peterson oil pattern. These players are going to be planning on getting the ball out to about
Okay.
7, 8 down lane. Right about this spot right here. They're going to be playing the deep inside portion of the lane that you already see around 4th or 5th arrow. Get the ball out. Right around that rangefinder down there, rolling the ball into the pocket. This shot right here is the closest thing you'll see to your local house shot back home that we bowl on.
Six for Belmo, looks for the 4-bagger. Got it.
Oh, he is good.
It's had no chance whatsoever. Tattoos the pocket. It's 22.
That's good.
That Tackett is perfect so far. USA versus the world is underway here on CBS. Great bowling from Columbus, Ohio. What a competition. Far on the way.
It's easy to think medicine is about sickness.
Oops. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, and finding on the normal, regular CBS Sports, that's the only one that, well, the only one that I could watch. So, yeah, I'm glad it's on here now because sometimes I cannot even watch the CBS Sports network stuff. But Yeah, and also we don't have a winter storm here, not in Sioux Falls, but yeah, the both teams are starting to. It's been doing pretty good. Jace Belmonte, only he missed is just that 4-6 split that went a little bit to the left, and I'm pretty sure that's all that he did. So he figured out what his ball is doing. That's a Randy Pearson, oil parent, as you'll probably tell. Well, hopefully he is um watching, and all live chats are available, so you will do that. And oh yeah, and also it's on Paranet Plus. You go ahead and watch that too. So yeah, and um yeah, there's nothing else to say too much, but yeah, and I'm glad I'm able to watch the normal CBS Sports, because yeah, that's so yeah, I always mute that because hearing on those commercials, not it's not a thing. So yeah, because I have no idea why the PBA bowling was not on the normal ones, like when the other ones do. I don't know. We can't tell. So yeah, I will unmute this when it's back on the show. It looks like it's on there.
PBA USA versus the World on CBS Sports is sponsored by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to gobowling.com to find a center near you.
I'm pretty sure you might have to
What's my prediction for the
download that.
match? Well, I'd be a terrible captain if I didn't think that the world team was going to win. So, go world.
He's been rolling through 2019. He's got nothing but strikes so far.
I'm Jason Belmonte, world team captain, and I'm from Orange, New South Wales, Australia. Every time I wake up and I come to the bowling centre, I know what I'm sacrificing back home. So that's why every single frame I give it everything I've got. The last few meetings for this tournament, the world team has taken the W, and this is a really unique experience for us because in the last 10 years, EJ has been my biggest rival, and now he is the top dog. He is the best player in the world. EJ's right. Obviously, the world is
But it's also on
USA is always at home.
CBS
So when you do get the W against
Sports
the American team on their home
that you
soil,
can watch it too.
camaraderie amongst the world. Just kind of feel like, hey, we had an uphill
So,
battle from the beginning of this, and we're able to
I know I
get
did
the
probably
win
said
together.
it.
And anytime you see the names on that USA team,
CBS Sports
whoever is
on
that
TV.
USA team, you know they are such incredible players.
Well, back elbow, thank you.
Yeah.
Way to get us ready for the second half of this singles showdown. Between two of the all-time greats in bowling history.
I knew
Tackett, Belmonte, Columbus. SRO here, standard World Cup.
Paramount Plus, it sucks since I cannot even go on it. Anyways. Ah, dang.
So no 300 game.
That was good.
Off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, no harm done there. I don't think this was one of EJ's best. You see the six just wrap right around the 10 pin there. Come out of commercial break.
You may see it says CBS Sports to your top right, so
Easy spare here, just needs to clean it up.
Paramount Plus sucks.
No problem there. Single pin spare conversion. 21 pin match, but don't know when he does come up.
Yeah.
He'll be working on his four-bagger. Tackett
I
just
agree
dominated
to go with that.
3 seasons.
Yeah, best bowler in the world. By far, not even close.
Yeah, 6 reps around 10 sucks too.
Win of this season.
Yeah, I should have probably done that.
The 10 pin down it goes.
stupid.
Yeah, you can see little antics there from EJ as we get the down lane view of this. And this is just a great representation of EJ's power, ball just ripping the rack. But if you're Belmo here,
Almost like
you know,
that.
this pattern's about high scores. EJ missed once. This is a great chance to break back into this match.
Boom.
Oh.
Try that again.
Yeah.
To a 5
Seen
bagger.
those
Cut
before.
it to 11. Plenty of bowling left in this match.
Maybe it was a pincer must have distracted him a bit. Sure is quiet.
Needs this one. Got it.
Oh, got it.
Perfection. Back to Tarrant.
Yeah, we saw in that earlier video Jason Belmonte acknowledge what he knows he's leaving behind when he comes here to compete. Jason Belmonte has 4 kids between ages 16 and 4. His daughters Aria and Sylvie, his sons Hugo and Bowie. And he said it's crazy. You come off the hecticness of the tour and the constant schedule and you jump back into your life in Australia 6 months later. I mean, he's away for 6 to 7 months. So you come back 6 months later, and then you jump into this hectic, crazy family life with having 4 kids.
Canada?
And he said, a lot of credit to my wife,
Well,
Kimberly,
that
because
was weird.
that's a much tougher job.
I wasn't
But being away
thinking
for 6 months,
about
no doubt,
that
very hard as well,
before
guys.
noticing.
Tarrant trying for the 6-bagger here. Cut it to 1. Does just that.
Wow.
Okay. We got a match here.
I think it's just USA on that
No, but it
CBS
is brutal,
Sports
you know, out here,
and
especially
Paramount
this year,
Plus.
not a whole lot of breaks in the tour season. It's a grind, not only physically, mentally,
Even
and being away from
not
your
in
family.
Canada?
But Belmont, man, he's got to go
That'd be,
across the pond long ways,
Too
and
boring.
it's just not easy. So, but man, what a
Well,
match we have here to start. Only
That's why I'll never
2
live
misses
it.
between the 2. EJ has the lead, looking to keep it here in the 8th.
Throw by 11 in the 8th frame.
Whoa.
Fourth man goes down late.
It's like a
Next weekend,
slap
we
in
head
the
to
back of
Augusta
the
National
foot,
Golf
man.
Club for tradition unlike any other. The Masters. Coverage starts at 12 Eastern on Paramount Plus, then continues at 2 on CBS
Yeah,
and
there's still Paramount left, so that match is
best
pretty
golfers
good.
there, world's best bowlers here. Max scores.
Come on,
Could have
here.
a good finish in the 10th.
Yeah, the ears just turn off with it
Foundation
immediately.
frame. Tackett there, 21 pin lead. That's the 15.
All right.
And it goes. 2 big strikes there, partner.
Yeah, EJ doing exactly what he needed to do, execute, keeping the pressure on Belmo. This pattern was designed for higher scores, lots of strikes. So if you're Belmo here, no doubt you're thinking, I have to strike out in the 9th and 10th to have any chance
I am
to beat EJ
cold
in this
after
opening
putting
match.
a sweatshirt on.
One early open, problematic. Looks for 7 in a row. Got it.
Wow.
60
Jesus,
feet
on
to
the
success
roll.
there. Pounds the pocket. Foundation frame, perfection.
Let's
Gets 11
see.
pins.
Great shot here for Belmo. Can't ask for much more. Got this one a little in, but still went through the pins great. But this pattern is designed to have a little bit of misroom. That's why you're going to see the high
Yeah,
scores.
he only missed
It really
just
just becomes about
once.
carry at that point.
So far. Let's see what he does.
First in the 10. Cut it to 1.
Ooh.
Goes the 10 pin. Tim Burr.
Woo. I thought it was not gonna go.
Huge break for Belmo. First shot at 10.
Take a rear.
Absolutely needed that. You saw him fall off that shot a little bit. Got a little wide. Looked like he missed it off his hand. But got enough love on the 10 pin to get the fall. Absolutely massive if he wants any chance to win this opening match.
Takes the first of 2 re-racks here. 8 bagger for Belmo into the 10th.
Okay, let's see.
across the deck, takes out the 10. And Belmo's ahead for now. Let's take a look at our Bull TV replay. That's the shot from Belmo. Pin action,
was
Kyle. And the scout takes out the
nasty.
10 pin.
Yeah, this is vintage Belmo right here. Sending that head pin right across off the wall.
I know
Slapping
again.
the 10, and that was so huge, not only just for Belmo in this match, but for the team, for the momentum to know, hey, your captain can show up when he needs it.
Does strike out the 10. Does.
There you go.
268 for Belmo.
Wow.
Well, we expected
That's a
nothing
good one.
less in this opening match between Belmo and EJ. Belmo did all he could to put the pressure on EJ.
Needs 2 strikes to win.
2 strikes to win for Tackett in the 10th. Superstar versus superstar. What do you say, EJ?
Oh, doesn't get it.
It's
What
there
the?
for Tackett. And that's it. It's Belmo.
Wow.
Wrap it up mathematically.
What a
With another
game.
strike from Tackett to begin the 10th, and it looks so good, Kyle, to begin this match for USA.
With the scores of this high, the margin
I
is very
saw
low now.
he
Still
is
important to
42
here, because remember, total pins is coming into play. You're gonna
years
get
old,
points
so I did
awarded for whatever team has
so
the
that's
most
how
total
old
pins at the end of the match.
he is.
So every pin is going to count and come down if this comes down to the wire.
This is no joke.
Every shot matters.
Okay. If that's how old he is, let me go back to this. I'll go back to that. Yeah. Jason Belmonte is 42 years old.
Kyle will take the first point by 10 pins. Doubles come up next.
Man, 268 to 258 win.
Fun to watch. Belmo. Incredible finish to match 1. And he beats EJ in a battle of titans of the sport. Head to head here.
That was awesome.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or
Alright guys, that was incredible win for Jason Belmonte. And I heard someone say in the comments how old is Belmo, I see. He is 42 years old. He has 32 PBA Tour titles. So, yeah, what a win for Belmo. 268 to 258. Because if he missed just only once in the second frame, he let the 4-6. And I was like, okay, I will stay calm. There's plenty of frames left. So, because, and so I will never get frustrated and just focus what you're doing. So, and yeah, I know EJ Tackett needs 2 strikes to win. On his first shot, must have missed a little bit to the left of target. That's why it went touch high, almost let the 4-9, but the 4-pin did fall, but the 9-pin stands. So that's why Jason Belmonte beats EJ Tackett. So yeah, it has been a while since he hasn't beat EJ. So. And, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, that was really awesome to see. So, now it's a doubles, is gonna be the next match. So, yeah, up to a a really good start on these scores. These are the scores right here that I would love to see. Instead for being worse because we just don't want that. But well, none of it is not perfect, but yeah. Sorry, I am a little cold. That's why I turned the heater on. So yeah, I was a bit cold. That's why I was a little bit shaking a bit. So well, what the oil pattern is a Randy Pearson oil pattern. So I think it'll be a little funny a bit.
We're going to make America proud. Losing the last couple of USA versus the world is not fun at all.
We've had a couple hiccups, sure, but we have the best player in the world in EJ Tackett on our side right now.
Definitely excited about it. I mean, these guys are the best of the best.
We're all hungry, and we're all ready to
Oh well,
reclaim
hungry.
that cup back and bring the score back to
Okay, well,
even.
Anytime you put EJ on anything,
don't make
I
me
like our
hungry.
chances.
Definitely proud to represent Team USA against the world.
We want to win, and we want to take back what we believe is ours, and we're going to do everything in our power to do that.
I think this one's ours.
Waiting for the Hall of Fame Cup to go on display at the Hall of Fame in Arlington, Texas. The last two have gone to the World Team. Match one, Kyle goes to the
I
World
have
Team.
no
Thanks to
idea
the World
yet.
by 10 over
So
fellow
we
legend
just had to see.
EJ Tackett, the last 10 strikes, partner, for Jason Belmonte was just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we'd expect nothing less out of these two. It's always an amazing match when they go against each other, but came down to the 10th. Belmonte takes it home, and now the USA really has their work cut out for them.
How does that affect things in terms of your mentality? You've been on this team before. You lose the first match, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, your back's a little against the wall, but you know your captains can perform. Obviously, Team Bowling's all about momentum. The world has it, and the USA is looking to get it.
Okay. Darren Hatcher now joined by Kyle Troop, former USA team member.
All right, Kyle. Well, Jason Belmonte said no one here is rooting for anyone other than the USA, but having played for the USA in 2023, what's in your back pocket right now, Kyle?
Well, typically there's a pick in my back pocket, and I did have the honor of competing and winning gold with Team USA in the
I
past.
love that guy.
My heart lies with the world today.
He's turned.
Hoping my boy gets the dub with his teammates. So yeah, we're here supporting the world.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about what it's
Oh, yeah,
like to
that
compete
was-
in this event? It seems like it adds a different layer. There's the camaraderie of the team,
I'm pretty
a
sure
little bit of
that's
fun,
why.
the support of the guys in the corner. What's it like?
Of course, getting to just compete in any type of team event on tour is always fun since it's a lot of individuals. But then when you get to slap either USA on your back or representing the world, just brings that much more pride and fun into the match.
Now, you have to have a really special relationship with Jesper to take the American flag off and pick up a Sweden flag and root for the world. Can you tell us a little bit something about your buddy Jesper and how you think he's going to do out there today?
Well, I know he's got a good doubles partner. He's probably the best doubles partner I've ever had. So he's got good success in doubles matches, and just blessed to have a Swedish brother in my life. So we're going to pull for them.
Swedish brother with some Swedish candy. We tried it yesterday. That stuff's
All right.
Kyle, thank
I
you for
agree
the time.
Thank you.
with him.
What just happened? Kyle Troop is rooting for the world team here today and his buddy Jesper Svensson. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Fiore, Svensson, Fach. We've got some doubles coming your way. 1 point on the line. All competing for the Hall of Fame Cup here today.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I definitely agree with Kyle Tripp, like, because, well, that was his doubles teams partner, Jesper Svensson, so that's why Kyle Tripp is cheering him on for the world, so I didn't even know as Kyle Tripp is, well, I know he lives in the United States, but it probably doesn't probably matter, but yeah. Yeah, that's what we're all here. So we're all here for you. So yeah, and so let's see how the doubles turn out. And next of the world is Jesper Svensson and Grant Fall are both lefties, so it's gonna be much interesting. Even Andrew Anderson and including Anthony Simonsen is the right-hander, so it's gonna be a lot different than the singles. Who won the first match? Jason Belmonte beat EJ Tackett 268 to 258. So Jason Belmonte win is the world. So the world is lead 1-0. So it was a great match. So yeah. Yep. Jason Belmonte is on TV, so if you missed it on the first match, then you can watch the replay of his shots. He bowls incredible shots. So only one that he missed is just the second frame that he left the 4-6 split, and that was much about it. Um, and he strikes the first. I know he did strike on the first frame, but frame 3 through 10 straight strikes. So that was it. And he was on a roll. So yeah, I'm impressed with him. And that is a great match.
Beating the USA today would not compare.
Ontario, Canada.
I'm Graham Fach, representing the world team. I'm from Guelph, Ontario, Canada. What I'm known for in Canada is being the first professional to ever win a national title on the PBA Tour.
The first champion from the great white north is Graham Fach. Wow, what a performance.
That was a very fun day. I mean, I got a lot of support from friends and family. My mom and wife got to watch me on TV for the first time. This is my first time really under the bright lights and the pressure of the PBA Tour. And to come out ahead, that's something I'm never going to forget.
Oh, Canada!
I'm very excited to compete for the world in this event. I earn my spot. It's a very envious position. You have to bowl really well to earn this spot, and luckily I have so far.
The world has won the competition.
The world's kind of caught up in how good they are. They work really well together clearly. They've won the last two events, and they're currently leading the series over the USA
That's
versus
a
the
big
world. So I'm really excited to
trophy.
keep that continuing.
Grandpa won St. Peter's, Missouri this year. The PBA Pete Weber Missouri Classic. The crowd is on its feet. Standing room only here. Packed house in Columbus. Hoping for a win here in the second match after the world team. Thanks to Jason Belmonte's 10 straight strikes to finish out the match. Won 268 to 258. 1 point per match. The first team to get to 4 wins.
Yep, there he is.
James Jackson is with us today. Spin the tune. We appreciate it. Sounding good.
Got that. I moved it that one a little bit. There we go. Got it.
It's doubles. Simon Fiore, Jesper, and Fach. How do you break this
Oh,
one down?
never mind. It's Emmy Simonsen and Ethan Ford.
First of all, we're going to have a good idea now about how good the left
Sorry,
is.
I thought it was.
But the USA has their work cut out for them. If there's two players that can throw strikes, it's
Yeah.
these two lefties for the world, and Jesper
Sometimes
and
I know. I saw.
bowled
I don't really
Graham
know who's
all
going to
week
be.
at the Ohio Classic, and he has thrown it unbelievable. And then we all know the Iceman can strike with the best of them.
He is 31 years old. Jesper Svensson has 14 PBA Tour titles.
Match 2 underway. Jesper McLean. You bet.
Okay.
So
pretty good.
Good start for World.
Andrew over Playford, I don't know.
21 years old.
Yeah, he's 21.
Fiore, captain's pick.
I am 22, so.
He's burst on the scene last year. Great start. Were you surprised by Ethan being on the squad?
Okay.
He might not have the titles that some other people have, but Ethan, like you just said, Rhino, one of the brightest young stars. His versatility is very impressive for being such a young player. And I think that roll-off last year with EJ had a big deciding factor on EJ picking him because he knows that Ethan can show up if their team needs it.
Epic roll-off.
Epic.
You made him, Reno. Here's Simonsen left lane. A big storm on
All right. Looking good.
That roll-off from Reno last year went into a 7 roll-off game. EJ struck 7 times. Ethan couldn't get his 7. Did 6 in a row. We talked to Ethan about that pre-show. He said, I'd say at the first round was pretty relaxed. It's just about repeating the same shot.
Grandpa, 34 years old.
Canadian star, Grandpa.
Ugh.
Leads the 7 pin.
The world looking to match the USA. Starting off with a double. Graham, good shot here. Ball just comes slightly behind the head pin, leaving a flat 7 there.
Yeah.
And again, high scoring pattern. So every miss is crucial because you don't know how many openings you're going to get throughout this match.
Single fan spare conversion cross lane. No worries there for Graham. From Guelph, Ontario, not far from Toronto. Now is in Urbana, Ohio. Short hour 15 drive, he told us. So a lot of family and friends are here today. Third frame, second effort for Jesper. Tech in.
All right.
That's the way hit, down it goes.
Down it goes.
Scratches more off that.
Yeah, I can't believe he is 21. That's crazy.
National Bowling Stadium, here in Nevada. Roll off with
He's
the legend
still
DJ Tackett.
young.
And this kid was relaxed. Or so he says. Pretty amazing. Light lane, that's got 3 degrees. Light hit. And a 1-2-8 lead.
I can tell that is way right.
This one, very wide of target. Almost looked like it was going in the gutter. And this
Oh my
is
gosh,
just
yeah,
an
it is.
example of Ethan a little out of sequence on that shot. Just
That's
a
a
little
first.
uncomfortable.
That we see.
Not the easiest spare here, but not the hardest. Needs to regain his composure here. Stay clean.
Look out.
Last year in that sleeper pin, the 8.
That's why.
Still stands. Take it off. Open frame for USA. Get every highlight with CBS Sports HQ. Free 24/7. Download the CBS Sports app to watch today. Simonsen. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Just to pick up his teammate, you know, Ethan, a little bit of a mental error there, missing an easy spare, and this is a huge shot for Simon just to keep a little bit of momentum on their side. But if you're the world now, you're thinking, okay, they had an open frame, Graham, last shot in this lane, 7 pin, looking to make a little adjustment, knock all 10 down.
Go by 15, works on the strike.
There you go.
Handles the bracket.
Much better shot.
1-2 there for him.
Yeah, much better shot out of Graham there. That opening shot, maybe just a little bit of nerves, got a little fast. This one caught it much better release, and you could see by the finish, ball just knifes right through the pins. take a look at Jesper's arsenal here. No shocker, able to still throw urethane on a pattern like this with all the power that Jesper has.
For the Turkey, 25-pin lead here, Kyle. Got it. Those pins had no chance whatsoever.
Looking
Yeah,
good.
that's why Belmonte had no problem picking Jesper, because when his ball hits the pocket, that's what happens to the pins.
See if the youngster bounces back.
Take a look at Ethan's arsenal here. Throwing the same ball as EJ, the Venom Hysteria. Again, clean, symmetrical curl. Looking to rebound.
Needs it. Has it.
Oh.
Oh, the messenger knocks down the 10-pin. That's a big strike. Halfway home here in match 2.
I don't know why he missed a
Double,
headphone
a
on the.
great break here for Ethan. The last thing you want to do is not strike twice. Looked like this, even the 7-10 was standing there, but a couple messengers gives him the double. Huge shot for the youngster. And Simo here looking to cut into this deficit, working in the 6th.
You saw the win probability. Looks good for the world team for now. Subject to change because it's a 5. He didn't like it, but it's right.
Okay.
5-pin lead. Svensson, Fach.
Normally throw one way to the right and then way to the left and then in the middle.
Sweden, Canada.
Start in the middle and then
Over Simonsen, Fiore. From the United States. Halfway home, match 2. Team USA needs this. First to 4 points, wins it, and takes the Hall of Fame Cup.
All right, guys. So yeah, what happened to the youngster that on the 3rd frame that he really missed the head pin that left a 1-2-8, but he was trying to spare, but that was like a little too much of the 1-2. That's why it missed it in front of it of the 8. So Grand Fall and Jesper Svensson feels good of this one. So I guess there's anything else to say. So. But I know Anthony Simonsen on his last shot that he hated. It was gonna be a little right of the target, but well, it just came back. Well, every time if you hate it, you couldn't tell, it will still give it to you. That's why you'll never just don't turn away, because you can never know what's gonna happen. So yeah. That's why it really feels good about that. Yeah, I haven't turned on this tree, but I don't know if I'm be able to go to. But nah, oh well, that's okay. So yeah, in ours we had just only 0.8 of snow, but nope, it's all gone.
I predict today that the world team would win. My name is Jesper Svensson and I'm from Gothenburg, Sweden. Bowling in Sweden is pretty popular. Growing up, my dad used to bowl, pretty much just bowled all day, every day. Bowling internationally have been a big part of my career. I have a few titles. To win this event in 2023 was a very cool experience.
Thank you, here.
Competing together as a team. Yeah, I'm confident this team will do just as good, so we're ready for it. The world has the number of the United States, so definitely that's a proof that the international bowlers can compete just as well as the Americans. Very confident that we're going to take them down.
14-time titles, the Iceman from Sweden, Jesper Svensson, won 2 majors, including the TOC last year. Outside Akron, DJ James Jackson setting the tone here in Columbus today. Match 2.
That's all there is.
5-pin lead, halfway home. Side works on the strike. Has to go by 15 in the 6th. Canada's Graham Fach.
Oh.
7th man.
That's what missing behind him.
Pretty good shot for Graham. Out of the commercial break here, almost gets the love with the messenger. Similar hit to what we saw him throw his first frame on that lane. Just missed it a little bit with his hand. But again, easy spare, 7-pin. Should pick it up.
Got it.
7th man. Got that. This Friday, small town mysteries lead to big time drama. Don't miss Morena Baccarat, all new Sheriff Country. Friday at 8, 7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Jesper perfect so far. 2 9 spares for his partner Graham Fach. 7th frame. Looks on a spare.
Ooh. Missed the bucket.
And the lefty bucket lead.
Yeah, a little,
6-9.
a little uncharacteristic out of here for Jesper. But this is something you'll see out of this urethane ball. It doesn't have a whole lot of down lane motion, so it looks like he got a little fast. Ball just missed the hook spot. You see again the lefty bucket lead. Makeable though.
He's in. Gets it. Well done.
Got it.
Cover. The back-to-back spares. Doors open. USA here, Kyle, working on turkey.
Big moment for Fiore right here. USA again hasn't done well in these matchups. If you want to show that the USA has the best bowlers in the world, it's moments right here where you need to take advantage of the opportunity that's been given to you.
This for the lead by 10. The youngster. Guns through. Halfway, 10-man lead. Osimo,
EJ, get a little pump there for his young teammate Fiore. Great shot here. Needed to get all 10 down. And he does. And even though this pattern's a little softer, that's not an easy shot. A lot of pressure on the line. You're not just bowling for yourself. You're bowling for your team. Simo looking to continue the string of strikes. You can see the win probability for US, 72%.
that script is right behind it. Simo. Lap 10. No love there. There's a big opportunity to add to the lead. First team at 4 points wins. Every pin is critical. Total pinfall. This we're 2 at the end.
Ooh. So 1. It is.
Oh gosh.
Oh, he hates it. Ugh.
Cross it over.
Goodness.
That's terrible. Strike for the lefty. What happened there, Kyle? Oh.
Yeah, just got a little out of sequence. We can see here, it looked like he might have stuck at the foul line, but very, very uncharacteristic shot out of Graham. Shows he might just be a little uncomfortable. Maybe he was trying to make that one strike too much. But either way, not the easiest spare right here, and needs it.
Got it.
Challenger covers there for Graham Fach. Mr. Svensson known for some epic tattoos. You a tattoo guy? I don't see any.
No.
Okay,
But
just curious.
we did get to take a look at Jesper's back tattoo, which is extremely impressive. A great story behind that.
Amazing. Foundation frame. Everything for the 10 somehow.
Right down.
Yeah, we learned with Jesper's back tattoo, great story, and you know Jesper just a great role model. Talked about how he's had a long journey being a professional bowler. Got picked on a little bit as a kid for being a bowler, but now look at him, one of the best bowlers in the world. A lot of them consider the best lefty in the world. Just someone that a lot of young aspiring bowlers can look up to.
Future Hall of Famer, no doubt.
All right.
Okay, does have a 10-pin cross lane.
Great
To the
opportunity.
ninth here, and what a chance for Ethan.
Yeah, great opportunity here for the U.S. Stepping up in the 9th and 10th. They have the lead. They have a good idea of what each lane is doing. Now it's just about execution. Can the young Ethan Fiore step up in the 9th and set up his partner Simon?
Striking an 18-pin kill in the 10th.
Oh no.
Instead, a terrible break for Ethan Fiore and a very challenging split.
Oh no, Ethan just gets this one in a little bit down lane. Doesn't pick up like he wanted it to. And like you said, Rhino, terrible break leaving the 210. Now, very makeable. Needs to hit the left side of this 2-pin, slide it over to the 10. Big spare.
Needs it. Back-up ball.
No, that's a little bit too much.
10-pin stands.
Man.
Open in the
Goodness.
foundation 9th frame.
That's not the break that you don't want
But
it.
for now, what an opportunity for USA. The full scoreboard down to the 9th. 10th for Fiore, Simonsen. We could have a tie and a 1-ball roll-off. Left lane for Simon.
All right.
Backs a punch.
That's why you put Simon in the anchor right there. Both teams, max score 221. Great opening shot here for Simon, and every shot counts here. Simon has the experience throwing big shots in big moments, but again, it's a different level of pressure when you're not just bowling for yourself. You're bowling for those 3 guys right there.
If you're wondering, Kyle, the rules state that the captains, after that first match, cannot bowl the doubles. So that's why we're not seeing Belmonte and AJ in match 2. Got to be different guys. Another of the 10. Yes. Big break, Simon.
The captains have no problem doing that because all of these players are major champions. All these players
strike
have
here.
shots in big moments, just like this. Great shot out of Simon, but you see him staying composed. This fill ball, this 12th frame matters. He needs all 10. If he strikes here, the best that the world team can do is tie, and we're going into a roll-off.
1-ball roll-off. Strike here. Svensson ball. Well, we're going to have to strike out for a tie. Simonsen wants to put the pressure on the world
Oh,
team.
he hates it. No.
Doesn't do that. 220 for Simonsen Fiore.
A little fast and a little out the window there for Simo. Even on this little softer pattern, you can see he didn't love it off his hand. You know he needed some love, and he knows he just gave an opening to... That's twice now. EJ with the USA in our opening match had a chance to close out in the 10th, didn't. Simo, a chance to lock the door or force the world to tie. Didn't strike there. Now Graham, remember the last time on this lane, very errant shot. Needs the rebound here, not easy to do.
Gotta have it. First one to the 10.
Nope. All right.
USA gets the point, gets the win. Corner pin again for Fach, just as you said, Kyle. Problematic. And a Columbus partisan crowd reacts to Team USA winning.
Yeah, you can see Team USA take a sigh of relief there. It's nice to just get one on the board. Graham, great shot, just having trouble carrying on this right lane. He's going to have to figure that out. as the rest of this match. But again, Spare's big here. Still needs to keep the total things going. Looks like he's going to get another look at a different ball here in the fill, and I don't blame him because with his softer pattern, he's going to have to figure out a way to get that 7-pin out. And again, 10 pins is huge here. Right now, the world has a 10-pin lead on total pins for the match. Strike here, and we're all even on total pins.
All right, all even apiece.
1-1. Even on totals. We got a match.
We have a match. How about this? 1-1. 10-pin win, Belmonte with 10 straight strikes. 10-pin victory, match 2, Simonsen Fiore. We're all tied. Back to Taryn.
All right, Simo. So I saw you're a little frustrated with that last shot. Put pressure on to the very final frame of this last one. How good was it to be able to pull that one out?
You know, it was nice. I figured whatever I did in the 10th, he had to do. So 29 out of 30 is a tough task to get. And fortunate enough, we were able to even it up. And now we get into the real fun where the Baker starts.
I was about to say, now momentum going into the team matches. How are you feeling here?
Feeling really good. We just got to get my legs under me. And Simon made some good shots there, and we trust in our ability to get them done.
All right, let's see if they can, in fact, get it done. Guys, thank you for the time. Good luck.
Thank you. USA on the board. All square here. Tied up. What could be better? It's the PBA on CBS.
Introducing Mike's Hot.
All right, so yeah, the total score so far it's tied it up. So everything is tied up. So yeah, there's still plenty of time left, and yeah, race to well, up to 4 points wins this USA versus the world. So I guess we'll see what it is. Now the next up is the teams on both of these matches. So yeah, and I don't know what happened to Grand Fall. That well, I know he was probably making for a different ball. So on the last shot, it did good. That helps for it to get the sub pin out. So yeah, and yeah, so yeah, it was a little stress, but I know the youngster that just left the 210 in the 9th frame. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a little bit tougher that you'll get just only 2 frames on each PBA Pro. So and yeah, and I know they did figure out, but the rest of them that the only one is they don't know about what kind of thing that they should go. So yeah, well, it's a good thing James Belmonte saved that match to win that in the first one. Now it's all tied up at 1 apiece. So, but I guess maybe we will see, because the world so far that I just watched is 2019 and 2023, that they did beat the USA twice. So but I guess we'll see. But I'm glad James Belmonte beat EJ Tackett this time, so I am definitely proud on myself, which is good. So, all right.
Welcome to the Go Bowling Halftime Show. Starting Saturday, May 9th on CBS Sports Network for 4 consecutive days, 20 hours of PBA
Well, that'll be
coverage.
in a
Series
month.
of Bowling 17 from Valero Brooklyn Park in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Someone a great international bowlers had success last year at the World Series. Rasmus Edvall of Sweden got his first career title, and EJ was awesome. Awesome bowling, Kyle. Here, how about this? We are all tied, 1 point each after Simonsen Fiore take down the world team duo in match number 2. This could be better.
Yeah, we couldn't ask for a better opening start to this match. You know, 478 to 478, the captains set the tone. Now it's anyone's game and the fun starts, the team bowling.
Oh, can't wait. Baker bowling 4 on 4. This is going to be fun here. From Columbus on CBS, World versus USA comes down to Baker bowling. We get it started. Coming up next.
Spring.
All right, so they're still on the halftime show. So yeah, and yeah, these commercials not so much. So yeah, I know on the weather so far, ours we have like just like 42 hundredths of an inch of rainfall in where I live. In the northwest side. So and we have just only 0.8 inches of snow, but well, just only for this morning. But well, everything's gone. But I know here in the north of in South Dakota, Buffalo, Mulbridge, Aberdeen, Sisseton, that they have probably the worst. They have like, I don't know, probably almost a foot. I know in North Dakota, covered the down south, possible like over a foot. But I know in Sioux Falls, if you live in Sioux Falls, that I do live in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we're definitely the luckiest person. So I know I don't know how many weeks is that. I think that was like I have no idea. I think that was like um that was like about like 3 weeks ago, since we had that blizzard warning. I still have it on Instagram, so I still have it. Yeah, that was like 2 to 3 weeks ago. So yeah, and I know the Fox Sports, according to FS1, it's been there since when they first started in December 2018. So like 7.5 years. So it's been a long time. That's why it won't last long either.
I think we're going to be a handful for this Team USA.
The Dominator.
I'm Dominic Barrett. I'm representing the world team. I'm from Great Bentley, England. From
Oh.
my experience of bowling for Europe, bowling for the world team, many occasions now, we all want to beat USA. That's what brings us together, really. Do what you've come here to do, you do your job, and the last couple of times we played this event, it's been enough.
New England, they do speak
The best bowlers all around the world,
English
the
too.
USA, they bowl in America, they bowl in the PBA tour.
I mean, how's it
I've
fun?
been a part of for years now. But when you get to be a part of this world team and you try to, take down that home nation, it's pretty special.
Dom is focused.
But I know USA is probably the best part. But I don't know.
World team victory. Taking down USA in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin 3 years ago. Last year it was all world team. 12-2 over 2 days. Different format this year now.
So there's 4 teams.
This is going to be fun to watch.
The team bowling, in my opinion, some of the most exciting bowling that you can have. As we see the lineup here, Belmo opening up, Graham.
Jason Belmonte,
which is interesting.
frames 159.
Tom Barrett.
Okay, so 2 of them will bowl 3 frames, so that's good.
Wow,
Maybe
I'm
that was
actually
lame.
very surprised that Belmonte kept
Alright.
Graham in that anchor spot. So,
I'm on team captain. It's his choice.
yeah, I mean, in matches like this, you only get one shot. A lot of it comes down to
So
strategy.
Desmond
Who's
is
gonna
using the
bowl
same ball
where?
there that
We'll
he
see
is.
if the strategy of this
using.
lineup works out for Team World.
He's been good.
Belmonte starts us off left lane. Looks for help, gets it.
Not today, Tenpen. Alright.
World team out of the USA line. What do you think here comes?
Yeah, Andrew Anderson going to be setting up. EJ, no surprise there. Going to be anchoring this team. Ethan, and then Simo.
Camera keeps going up and down this.
Andrew's first shot today, looking to set the tone for the USA. And this man right here loves bowling under the bright lights.
I keep on forgetting this. I don't care who wins, so there is most of my favorites.
Great opening shot here for Andrew. And that's how you set the tone for your team. Your leadoff guy, the first guy out, you want to just make a good shot so the rest of the players can feed off that. Graham.
And that's what it is.
Just throw an early double up for Team World.
Two-slot bowler. Four-player Baker bowling as the anchor.
Wow. That was good.
With single pin spares at the end of the doubles match.
Yeah, it looked like that was a ball change there for Graham. Much better shot.
Yeah, it is good.
Throwing on the other lane. Maybe the lefties have a hard time carrying on that right lane. Graham going over to the left lane. Ball went through the pins much better. Now EJ
That's true, Kyle. Ugh. Almost a solid 9 there.
Tara now, joined by some very special guests from England, Cassie and Colby.
All right, so talk about bowling going international. Between Dom and Cassie Barrett alone, we have quite the international bowling love story here. Cassie, can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, so I used to play for Australia, and that was how we met when Dom was playing for England, back in Melbourne, in Australia at the time. And long story short, here we are.
There it is.
From Melbourne to Las Vegas to Florida,
That's the
then
spot.
started dating, and now they live in England. By the way, Dom's over here checking. The interview's doing great, Dom. Colby's doing great. Colby's getting to watch his dad compete in the USA for the first time in person. How cool is it to be able to bring him here to watch his dad wear the name on the jersey?
Yeah, I mean, the last time we came, he was a tiny baby crawling around, so it's amazing to be able to actually be here and for Colby to be able to understand what Dom is away and doing. It's amazing.
And Colby, I know you started bowling recently.
Oof.
And you told me earlier, who do you
Not
think
the
the
spot,
best bowler
but
is
he'll
in this
take
alley
it.
right now?
Me by definite.
Yeah, Colby Barrett, top bowler here. We'll see him competing for the world
Colby
very soon.
Barrett.
Dom, you did great. A+. Guys, we'll let you watch it. Enjoy. Thank you so much for the time.
Hey, Taryn, thanks for that. Well, it's great to see Cassie and Colby. Colby's first
and Colby
destination.
Barrett.
We got to the bowling center. The snacks. And some candy.
Smart move.
That's nice to see us. Don Barrett's family's here.
All right, Jesper. There's the target. Pays the price for 7. Svensson. After all those strikes to begin the match.
And the first little mistake
Damn,
here
dude.
that we've seen in this first Baker match.
That was the
Making
car.
spare here for Jesper.
I hate that when people do that, doing like
Two
stupid.
Baker matches
It's like a
to wrap up our show.
racetrack.
Each worth a point. The score's 1-1 right now. 4-7. No worries there for Jesper.
Alright.
But his total was even at 4-7-8
At least it's not split, so that's good.
This matchup, he could not be closer. And total pinfalls so critical at the end, worth 2 points. Superstar Simonsen. Title owner's belt this year.
Gee. Stupid 10-pin.
Good shot here for Simo. Was looking to keep the string of strikes going. You can see the 6-pin just wrapped right around the 10. That shot was so close. Striking.
That darn
Looking to
10-pin.
pick the spare. Keep a 1-pin lead on the world.
Okay, crowds, you better chill out a bit.
As we talk about the incredible surge of international bowlers, Cal, check this out. The inception of the PBA in 1958. The first 50 years, there were a total of 3 international champions. That was it. Hall of Famer M. Leno Malachek, Mats Carlson of Sweden, and Major Mika Koivuniemen.
Excuse me.
Since then, first World Series of bowling in 09, there have been 25 champions from 13 different countries.
Damn.
The game's exploding. Worldwide.
Yep. He is on the roll.
Yeah, Rhino. We saw this exemplified, especially last year at the World Series, where the world dominated the World Series, capturing multiple titles. You can see Belmonte, great shot here. Slide the momentum back to the world side. But yes, the USA used to be extremely dominant.
He's
But not as
30
much
years
anymore.
old. That's
The world
how
has
old
definitely
he
caught
is.
up. Andrew struck his first shot. Looking to keep it going.
Double A, got it. Trip to Ekman, down it goes. Great shot. Great shot. It's awfully close. Halfway home in our third match, competing for the Hall of Fame Cup here in Columbus, Ohio. 1-1 the score. First to 4 wins it. More coming on CBS.
Okay, so yeah, that it is starting to turn out good, but Belmonte, that he is on the roll to make a strike, so he still won't stop. So, yeah, and you know Anthony Simonsen, that shot was so good, that 6 wraps around the 10, and that was a really good shot. And yeah, I cannot believe that it didn't just strike there. And so yeah, and even though that Jesper Svensson's shot, it did went high, um, but still, there's no splits, so that was a nice break for Jesper, but just got a spare. That keeps them alive for not giving it to a open. Oh well, pick up a ear logs. Yeah, if you don't know what the car is doing, if you heard that like a stupid race thing, or yeah, they're just being kind of a little stupid for doing that. And yeah, that gets kind of a little annoying, which I know it does. And yeah, and it does gets annoying sometimes, even so. That's what.
Columbus, all tied, USA versus the world. The 6th competition. Top of the broadcast call, we checked in an easy bowl. Bluffton, Indiana. Watch party continues. There's Natalie. EJ's wife up front. They own the bowling center, along with EJ's dad, Ed. A tremendous bowling family. A shout out for EJ. You can tell the faces of the bowlers. The tension is building here in Columbus. There's a lot of pressure. Commercial break, here's Fach.
Ooh. There it is.
Change for Graham. Now it's over. You heard his teammates even say that. A little behind at that time. He switched to a stronger ball. Deviate mantra, ASIM. The other ball, little weak, coming behind the headpin. That ball, give him a light hit. That's exactly what you want to see as a bowler.
Six for Tackett for the lead.
Oh no.
2, 8, 10 split.
That was a right, low right of target.
A little squirrely out there.
Yeah, I kind of knew that's gonna happen. Of the
coming up light, leaving
Break
the
point.
210, didn't like his release,
Yeah.
elbowed it as we called it,
That
tried to
sucks.
just, his hand rotated around it a little early, looking to get 2 pins, keep count.
Throws that.
Ooh.
Help on the 10.
Almost.
Ready to make some oil pattern. Gets challenging right as
Off the frame.
the lane transition. There's no real
That's not good.
It's all the way straight through.
Absolutely. These high rev players manipulate the lane so much, so you're going to see these lanes transition quite a bit. And again, we're
Barrett,
going under the bright
39.
lights. It's
He's
nice.
39?
And team bowling
I thought
brings
that
another
he
variable
was
into play
older.
where you can't get in the groove. You only
Wow.
throw a shot so many frames.
So he's only 39.
With the lanes getting squirrely,
I
extremely
don't even know how
impressive
old
what
that
these
he
players can
is.
do.
10-time titleist. Barrett, how about some help? Just missing the 10 pin.
Well, at least it's not a split.
Cassie Colby here.
Eh?
A moment ago. Going for this young man. First time stateside. It's awesome.
You see Tom.
That was
so
almost
close.
split.
Pin coming out of nowhere, almost getting the 10 pin. Looking to pick the spare, keep the lead for the world.
There you go. Got it. Alright. Okay. 20 pin lead, so they're still good.
Push through a little more. That light. My life, man.
It's a big spare.
Let's see how he does here.
The issue for Fiore.
As he did strike.
Down 20. Pressure building for the young man. Down Tampa, Florida. Right lane.
Touch high. That was probably good too, but it,
Did such a bust-out season last year, Kyle. With his win, a major, incredible run. We talked about with EJ. He told us pre-show today that he's trying to live up to that. And he hasn't bowled as well as he'd like on tour. Too much pressure on himself.
Still having a great season by a lot of people's standards.
All right.
But yeah, Ethan just said he put a little too much expectations.
still a 20 pin lead for
To
the
get to where it takes to win.
world.
This week, bowling in
See
the
how
Hall Classic,
Svensson
said he
does.
kind of started working on the small things and wasn't worried about being perfect. It's really easy to have early success and think that it's just going to come all the time. But I expect Ethan, or for us to see him on TV much more now. World, 20 pin lead, stepping up in the 8th. Jesper looking to extend it.
Pretty good. That's a response for Svensson.
And Ryan, this is where I really think it's an advantage to have lefties like Jesper and Graham. They have the left
Man,
side
that
by
was
themselves.
a
There's not
much
as
better shot.
transition. You can see the righties, especially for
No
USA on
doubt.
this right lane. EJ going light. Ethan going to the
Anytime
face.
they're
The lanes are
left
getting a
and
little
right
squirrely now for them.
Simonsen challenging those lanes here.
Okay.
Punishes the 1-3 pocket. Shrapnel will appear after that. Great shot.
There's a Belmonte serve. What is that song?
Needed strike for USA to stay in this match. Again, just trying to rally the troops here, saying it starts with one. We can't get ahead of ourselves. We just have to make good shots.
Bubble left lane. Oh, yeah.
That's a good shot.
Big strike. 30 pin lead for the world.
Good shot.
Looking very good to take the lead here in our third match.
And that's what a good setup man does. He sets his anchor bowler up for success, tries to relieve as much pressure as he can so they can make a good shot. Andrew, must-strike situation here in the 9th if the USA wants any chance to win this match.
Because of 20, needs it and really hurry and
Nah.
the place to a 10 split.
Same thing when EJ does.
See the players looking a little confused now. This is what happens. We're starting to see the transition. And again, Belmonte, you know, we were a little surprised that he put Graham in the anchor spot, but maybe he was forecasting this. Maybe he realized that the right side was going to get a little squirrely for the right-handers, having a lefty in the 10. Yeah, big advantage. Huge opening frame.
Just move in.
Number 5 for USA.
It's a big miss for Anderson. The loose pin count as well. Buzz got to keep it on the lane here, wrap it up, which he does. It is over in match 3. The world
Yes,
is
it is.
switching. And they'll take a 2-1 lead. Trying to get the Hall of Fame Cup.
Again, spare still huge here. They have a big pin advantage. And that's going to be very important going into our final match.
Yes. There you go.
Every bit matters.
Make a move. Make a shot.
Belmonte told us, Kyle, pre-match, he was thinking through that lineup. It is, by the way, changeable for the second game with Baker going. Very interesting to see what the captains decide to do after this third match ends.
Yep, it did.
Great shot.
Just lazy. Well, it's on the cover, ball's lazy.
That's all.
Great adjustment here for Graham. Much better release. Pins flying everywhere. EJ again. Still needs to make a good shot here. This lane's getting squirrely on him. Needs to get to the pocket.
The last time.
Big pin late. Tackett finishes out this third match. The team has clinched it for a 2-1 lead, trying to win this 6th edition. USA versus the world in the PBA Tour. Total pins were even into this match. There were 2 points at the end for the team with the most total pins.
All right.
Every shot's important.
All right, what's up, Black boys? Come on.
EJ trying to keep his team in it there. You can see that ball still laboring down lane, not quite getting to the pocket. It's going to be interesting to see what the world, Dom and Belmonte, do, the right-handers, on this right lane. Are they going to have troubles like USA is having, or are they going to figure it out?
Well,
Nice
sure
little
is.
second there. 235-202. Third match score.
Actually, my
World
my
team
gut
on the first
tells me
and the third.
we moved Jesper into 1. I think the left on that lane.
Belmonte strategizes with his world team. Scoreboard update. Belmonte took down Tackett by 10 pins. Match 1 doubles went to USA duo of Simonsen Fiore. World team 235-202. 4 points needed to win. Total pinfall worth 2 points at the end of our competition today. World team in great shape. The driver's seat for now from Columbus.
Everyone has free offers.
All right, guys. So yeah, that what happened to the team? You know, well, that was a voice crack. That what happened to the team USA is EJ Tackett got a little right of a target, and that's why the ball is not gonna be coming back, and that's why he left the 2-8-10, and he knew that he didn't like that shot. So yeah, that's why that's why EJ has to figure it out to see what is doing it wrong. So so and and I know the team, the world, it's been doing good so far for the rest of the match. That but the team USA, Andrew Anderson, I don't know why he was was what it is. So that he left it 2-8-10 as well. That was the same shot that EJ did on that shot. So um, that's why the ball is not going to come back. So yeah, it's like a little bit of a stress. So yeah, and so and that's why I know Grand Fall did good on the 10th. So and that Grand Fall a little bit light, but it did come back. Just only leave the 3-9, but no split. Just that he did convert spare, and he got a strike on the last shot. So yeah, it is doing so far. So it's been doing good. So so yeah, I love how. Yeah, I know Jason Belmonte. He still is a good shade. That was the 13 straight strikes that he has um, so far. So you see, the last time on the first match, he has 10 straight strikes, but he did strike on the first frame. But he did got all 10 straight strikes on the first match. That's why. That's why he got 3 more strikes. That makes it 13 straight strikes for him.
Back in Columbus, 2-1 lead, world team over Team USA. Getting set for the second Baker match to wrap things up here. Let's recap today, Kyle. Match 1, 2 absolute goats. I mean, these guys are major superstars, two of the best ever. Tackett and Belmo head-to-head.
Yeah, it's such a blessing to just watch these two go head-to-head on TV. And both these guys set the tone for both their teams. EJ coming up just a little short in the 10th frame.
10th win, Belmo, 268-258 in match 1. Then match 2, move to doubles.
Yeah, Simo stepping up big here for USA. Ethan trying to get his legs under him. Made a couple errant shots. Simo leaving the door open for the world. And Graham had a chance. Leaving the flat 7 there in the 10th. Tied everything up.
220, 210, and they were even in
Here's
terms
what I
of
was
total
talking
pinfalls.
about.
Well, at 478 apiece, then we went to the last match.
Yeah, great team bowling here for the world. Just making good shots. You saw USA struggling on the right lane. Belmo in the 9th frame. Really capitalizing for his team.
235, 202. Total pinfall, 713 to 680 for the world. You get 2 bonus points for having more pins at the end. The USA still has a chance. Tomorrow, Jeff Carey Sports on CBS. Begins at noon Eastern. We had a talk breaks down everything from Final Four weekend. Then got some high-stakes college hoops as Lander faces Gannon in the NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Championship. Tip-off is at 1 Eastern on CBS, streaming live on Paramount Plus as well. We need to talk D2, all coming up on CBS. Simonsen starts the match.
All right.
Lineup change for the captain, EJ Tackett. What do you think?
Yeah, they moved Simo into the setup spot. Interesting putting Andrew in the anchor position. EJ taking himself out. We'll see if it pans out for him.
Svensson.
All right.
Trip 7 pin down it goes. Lineup for the second and final Baker bowling match here for the world team.
Yeah, again, it's about strategy here. Belmo saw that this right lane was tricky for the right-handers, so he decided to put Jesper in the setup position, keeping Graham in the anchor. I think that's a very wise decision out of Belmo.
Changes for each. Henry Anderson from Michigan. Has it off.
I made the same move. I made the same move. 3 games off. You can hear the world of Andrew. Sorry, far, USA relating to his teammates the move he made. It's huge in team bowling, communication, so that your other players can get lined up. Every frame matters so much right now.
Here's Fach. Nice. Stays locked in.
All right.
Rome, Ontario, big hockey fan, played hockey. Ball going up. Hosts a hockey podcast now. He's into it.
Yeah, good adjustment here for Graham, like a foul line adjustment as we would call it. You could kind of hear him say he hit that spot again, but saved it enough to get the ball to go to the pins. Knock all 10 down to Ethan. Looking to keep his team perfect in the third.
Does just that, trip 10 fan.
Great shot. Way to go.
Down it goes.
Remember, Rhino, the USA backs against the wall here. They not only have to win, but they have to win by 34 pins to try to get totals.
And get the 2 bonus points for total pinfall. It's going to be a challenge. Well, in the world, hoping to stay perfect. Yes.
Oh.
Hammering of the 8-pin. And down it goes.
And it didn't get this. So I think whatever you do, you can just feel like you can get your hand in the
Continue staying
Huge
perfect.
break there for Belmonte. You can hear him
14 straight strikes for him.
relating that info to Dom. Communication key in team bowling.
Oh gosh.
Tackett responds. Come on, boys. 4-time Big Central Award winner as player of the year.
DJ said, I can do that too, Belmonte. Throws a great shot here. Comes up light. Mixes them up. All 10 down. Keeping the USA perfect. And now they just have to apply as much pressure on the world because they need them to make some mistakes at some point. Try to get totals.
Barrett tries to respond.
No.
Leaves the bucket instead.
There's that spot that the USA struggled with the match before. That's a difference in rev rate. Belmonte has the rev rate to get the ball, to hook, and get into the pocket. Dom, not quite as much rev rate. Leaves the bucket here. Looking to keep his team clean.
Very important cover. When pinfall is critical, we're worth 2 points.
All right.
Has his mark. But there's a big opening. It's in USA now.
Simo, at this point, it's really strike or nothing. They have to win by such a big margin. Looking to continue striking for the USA.
Win by 34 to win it. This to put it by 24. Oh my goodness.
Really?
9 split. Can you believe?
I am disbelief.
What an unbelievably bad break for Simo and the USA.
Oh, what the?
Ball just knifing through the pins, leaving a 7-9.
I
You do not
was-
see that very often. You know, you might
You
leave
don't.
a 7, you
I
might
am
leave the 9.
disbelief what I just saw.
Generally not both.
9 does take it.
That was a terrible break.
Get there for a second near the 7th pin, but it
Man,
is an open
I didn't think a
play.
9-pin was staying,
Dramatically
but
could go
7-pin
up
was
by
standing
24,000.
with that.
So deflating for USA. Throwing
That is
such a
not
good
even
shot
cool.
there to leave maximum penalty. If you're Jesper here,
Wow.
you go into this 5th frame thinking, okay, we just caught a huge break there. Let me capitalize right now.
5th frame. Working on a spare. Perfection for Jesper. Right shot. Tattoos the 1-2 pocket. And things look really good for the world team now. It's going to take a monumental rally in the second half of the last match in Baker Bowling for Team USA to win it. We'll see if they can here on CBS.
Yeah, and I don't know what to say. What happened to Anthony Simonsen? That was like left the pocket 7-9 split, and you don't hardly see this too often either. So, and yeah, that was unbelievable thing to even see. So, yeah, I am definitely totally disbelief of what just happened. So, yeah, that was a totally disbelief, and yeah, that was not the break that you don't want it. I thought it felt so good that I thought it was gonna be just a solid 9, but that Sepin was standing with it that I don't know what else to even say. And yet that is a totally disbelief. So, yeah, that was a horrible break. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a horrible break. So, I have no idea what the last time that was, so that I literally don't even know. So, this happened before, so that happened only a couple times. You see, on the shot when that you always left the solid 9, that you don't hardly see the Sepin standing with it. That was like an unbelievable thing. Yeah, Simonson's definitely a disbelief, and that helps to keep the world um alive in this thing. So yeah, my face was in shock when I saw that I was a disbelief. So and hopefully this will keep those things alive too for the world.
PBA USA versus the World on CBS Sports is sponsored by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to GoBowling.com to find a center near you.
Hall of Fame Cup on the line. World team looking good to win it for a third straight time. Coming up next, don't miss a rematch of last year's quarterfinal. Kansas City Current, host reigning champs Gotham FC. It's the NWSL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Soccer coming your way. There is the total pinfall entering this match.
And it's
USA's got to win
even.
by 34 pins to get the 2 bonus points to win the competition. No margin for error. It's got to happen here and now for Anderson. 6 frame. That's
All
a
right.
good start. Got to be comfortable, right, Kyle, for the world team to have that cushion.
Yeah, absolutely. They have the magic hand, but remember, this right lane has been squirrely, especially for the right-handers. Dom and Belmonte don't have the greatest looks. They still have to execute. The lefties, pretty good looks, but in bowling, anything can happen.
That is a lot of hook. That's a lot of hook. Now I kind of do know this spot.
44 pin lead because USA needs so many in the total pinfall to get those 2 bonus points to win this thing.
won the 25 PBA Players Championship. Let's see how he responds. Yep, that was good.
Big strike in the center.
Must-have strike there for USA. All they can do is control what they can control. It's easy to get caught up in the score, but
So they're in the 34-pin lead so far, so
hopefully strike.
I'm still counting that.
The world falters. Now remember, this right lane, little squirrely. Belmonte, light strike the last time. See if he can extend this lead.
There you go. He said that is. He said that is money. He said.
What a great shot here out of Belmonte.
Yeah, that was good.
And just, I mean, he's so good. It makes it look easy. We've seen everybody else falter on that lane.
I'm gonna be surprised at how good he is.
EJ still in must-strike territory right now.
Oh.
No help on the 7-pin.
7-pin.
Oh.
Good shot.
Could have evened things up in the 8th.
That was a good
The
shot.
hole gets bigger for USA.
That's a terrible break.
See EJ's reaction here. Great shot. Hits the pocket. Wraps a 7. And he knows USA needed that one.
Oh, jeez. They were there.
Stairs down the deck, wondering what happened.
Gotta wait for the, there's a Deadwood. They got it. There's Don Barrett's mom and his son.
From Australia now in England, of course, with husband their youngster. We mentioned the conversation with Taryn. He's a young bowler himself now. Probably going to be a two-hander, Don told us.
He needs to move a little bit to the deal left.
World team trying to grow the lead. And they do.
There you go.
Knock on the 10-pin.
There you go.
21 pins plus the bonus pins. And they are looking good for the victory.
Big shot.
Great job.
EJ is mad about the horrible break of the 7-pin. Oh, he hates it. Okay. Yeah, EJ is not happy.
Good shot in the 9th there for Simon. And for the USA.
Not sure what he liked there.
Yeah, it looked pretty good to me the whole way.
Yeah, it is good. I don't know
the USA
why
did what
he
they
turned away from it.
Great shots this game. Really bad break in the 5th. Simon leaving the 7-9. It just came down to carry.
Come on,
It's 55
man.
Almost impossible for USA to come back.
Okay. Breaks at the bucket out. Needs a spare here.
About to wrap up its 3rd straight win in this.
Yep, he will wrap this up.
First one, 2011, World beat USA. 2017 started back-to-back wins for USA.
Get it, get a spare.
The last 2 won by the world. 2019, 2023. It'll happen again here today in 2026.
He got it.
Double wood. Always there for Jesper.
Yeah, he's still okay.
So the quest, Kyle's going to continue here. You know, you're part of this, man. It's tough.
I have. I've
Kyle
been on
True.
part of the losing end of this, and it's hard. There's so much pride in competing with USA on your back. And these guys both great today.
The world is beating USA again for the 3rd straight time.
Technically, this match is over.
Yeah, it is done.
Who's going to do it again for a three-peat?
Okay.
In this international challenge.
Yeah, it is done.
High shot for double A.
I'll take my shot. It's on the rack. On the rack. It's on the rack. Right there. Just looking for the old one.
Everything's turned
3-6
quiet.
down the line for Andrew Anderson. Got that. The world team wins here, Kyle, and they're always on the road. Every one of these now 6 competitions, and they get it done again.
Yeah, they seem to thrive in this
Yeah.
environment, and USA again, bowl great, but I think this more shows how bowling has just grown worldwide. These international
Yeah.
competitors,
There you go.
they're fierce, they're good, and they're able to dominate against the best that the USA has to offer.
That was an awesome win.
Outside Milwaukee. This one raced to
Man, the world beat the USA again for the 3rd straight time in a row. That was awesome. Yep, there you go. Man.
And who's going to come out here to finish it up? No way! Here's Colby. Tom's young son from England. Come on, Colby. Come on. Oh, let's go, young man. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, man.
Awesome. What a way to finish it out. That's fantastic.
It's pretty good for your first shot on TV.
I tell you what, wasn't feel the pressure.
Good job.
Way to go, Colby. Got some more snacks coming his way, right?
I'd say so.
Whatever you want.
He earned them.
Good job, buddy. So the total pinfall, 957 to 912 for the world team. That gave them the 2 bonus points and the victory here today as they beat USA in Columbus. 1 match each until the Baker Bowling came into play. And in the end,
That was awesome for that kid. He got 8. And that was really awesome for that kid. Man, he did good. I thought it was going to be a strike right there, but
continues, and they'll try to prove they're the best. We are the best bowling nation in the world again the next time we do this, right?
Yeah, again, great performance out of USA, but just an even better one out of the world, and they just continue to show their dominance, and hats off to them.
I was not even thinking for the kid to do that, but that was really awesome.
Taryn with the winners. Thank you, Mr. Tom Clark.
All right, Tom. I know you might have some words to say as you present this Hall of Fame Cup once again back to the world. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, that shot by Colby was within the rules, so that's counts. Congratulations to the world team. You retain the Hall of Fame Cup, which resides at the Hall of Fame in Arlington, Texas. Congratulations, guys. There you go.
All right, Jason. Other than giving Colby a spot on the next team, which I think is earned, how special is this 3-peat for the world to be able to do this and in dominant fashion, nonetheless?
Yeah, listen, anytime you get an opportunity to roll the ball on TV with a bunch of guys that you respect and that you really enjoy spending time with, is a blessing. We're very lucky in what we are able to do, and then to be able to do it as well as we did today against, honestly, an incredibly strong American team in a house that made it very clear who they were going for, which is fair enough. I would expect the same thing to happen in Australia if we ever go there. So we're really proud. We're really happy, and to get the three-peat. Honestly, I felt like when we came in here, we had a really good chance, and once we saw the pins start to fall our way a little bit, we knew that, as long as we gave it everything, we made good shots, we were going to win.
And really quickly before we go, as a team of guys who's far away from their family for a big chunk of the year, to get to see your teammate and his son out here, Dom's been smiling the whole day. What is that like for you?
Yeah, look, once we knew that we'd selected, we had confirmed our win, I could see Colby over there just itching to get out here and have a bowl and to get Dom to watch him throw that shot. We love our families. We miss home so much, and Dominic's lucky this week to be able to have his family with him, so I'm glad they were able to enjoy this moment together.
All right, and then finally, I mean, what is it like every time you get handed this cup, and you know that it's a group who did it together, you guys giving each other advice and tips and cheering each other on as you go?
Yeah, I think this is a tournament in which that the rivalry between the world and the USA seems to be growing every year, and it's a really healthy rivalry too. Like the entire American team, I would bet anything I have that if we wanted to go for a drink after this, we'd all be there. So the friendships that we have off the lanes, they don't translate exactly on the lanes. We want to beat each other so much, and I think that's what makes it so healthy, is the friendships that we have after the shots are thrown.
Well, congratulations to the world, and congratulations to Colby on his first TV shot.
Pretty great. Thank you, Taryn. 5-1, the world beats USA to take their third straight Hall of Fame Cup, which will reside at the Hall of Fame in Arlington, Texas. Congrats to the world team. Fun to watch. Bowling on CBS for the first time since the 90s. Coming up next on CBS and WSL Soccer, the Kansas City Current hosts Gotham FC. Now for Kyle Sherman, Darren Hatcher, and the entire CBS crew, it's Dave Bryant saying so long from Columbus, Ohio. You've been watching the PBA on CBS. The world takes it again. So the next time these two sides meet, the Americans will try to prove they are the best bowling nation of the world. But for now, it's the international stars. They take it today in Ohio's capital city.
I wanted a trip like...
And yeah, that was really awesome for that kid that he bowled on his first TV show and just got 8, and that was a really good one for him. So, and that was really awesome what he does. So, that was cool. So, yeah, and that was just much about it. The world beat the USA 5-1 of his third straight win, and that was really awesome. So, yeah, they overkilled it, and yeah, and I have some that I won't be live streaming, not for tomorrow, but I will be uploading 2 YouTube videos because I have some plans for on Easter tomorrow, going to my grandparents on the Easter dinner, but I will be uploading 2 YouTube videos for on Monday morning, so that's what I'm going to do, and yeah, so you won't miss. So yeah, that was really awesome, and I hope that you everyone enjoy it of this USA versus the world, and yeah, and I will see you guys next time, but for coming on next weekend or something, but I need to check what the what their next TV show it'll be. So but yeah, that was awesome. So, and yeah, and I'll be back for the normal live streams on the CW sports again coming for next week or something, but I will explain to that. Um, so let me check on this quick about um, let's see, 2026 schedule. I mean, PBA TV schedule. Let me look. So look here. Okay, there we go. That kind of helps. Okay, so coming for next week on coming on next weekend on Sunday. It'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Central Time, and 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. It's the Surfside PBA New York Classic. It will be for next weekend, but I will be uploading 2 YouTube videos on the Platinum PBA original. I mean, no, PBA Ohio Classic. Yeah, there we go. That I'll be doing that on Monday morning, and that's what I'm going to do. Like one YouTube video for in the morning and another one in the afternoon. So, and that's all I'm gonna say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys. Have a great day, and happy Easter, everybody.